Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is obviously edg3za, and today what I chose for us to do is let's just try and actually finish that first map that we want to do, because there's tons of things that I keep promising to do and then I just procrastinate and do it later and all of those things. So we're going to be just heading through the world some more, because that should be at least a good thing, is make the first little map for ourselves. Now we're going to finish the numbers today, the random numbers. I've had some thoughts about it and things like that, and we're going to just make sure it's something that we start using, because there's a reason that we kind of made it, so we should probably make sure we're actually doing so. Now, this is quite a small area. On the top left of the map that you see on my hand is the normal spawn base, and this map is already just too big, and for 1.14.2, which we're in, there is a lot of little glitches that are kind of slightly annoying, but it's in the generation and stuff. Optifine is on its way soon. I'm sure you're looking forward to that, because I am. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish this map and then we'll be back together. And here we go to the skeletons. Woohoo! I didn't realize there'd be skeletons, because I just did this at night time and then flew away from here to go quickly sleep so it's day. There we go. The first mini map. So up there, that is basically this point where we are, the green, and that is where the spawn village is, so the upper right corner. Then the sky mob is over there. You can see the little pocket over there, and then down here, and it's actually down over here, there's a village. So map 001 for us. Now on the other side, and you'll see it coming into view, we need to sort this out. I've been carrying tons of resources and things like that, and that's where we're going to be going. So you can think how many stacks of everything we're going to get. This is everything from the caving we did in the last episode, and everything that we had in the chests and stuff like that. There are a few diamonds and things. You can guess as much as you want, but look, I moved all of that into there, and that's what we're going to be doing, is sorting that out quickly, because we kind of need more iron, and I need to upgrade this and change it, but we'll do that in the future. So let me get up there. As it is nearing the end, yes, it still favors the front furnaces, that's why I went to it. This is pretty much what we have, and the last few stacks. Oh well, 8 and 8 and 3 and 3. Like, that is pretty much it. So as you can see, we needed lots of these things, because we actually need to make ourselves hundreds upon thousands of hoppers. So we're going to make 64, and that's what we're going to use to finish off the randomizer for ourselves today. You can see I cleaned up here, and the chests here are gone and things like that. I've started doing work over here. I'm getting more sugarcane so that we can do a sugarcane farm eventually. I'm going to do another slanted upwards staircase up there, and probably going to have to adjust it several times. And I just wanted to show how things look around here with the adjustments. I need to get rid of that, but that's a problem for next time. And I did raids and got totems of undying. Oh, I could have put those in there. I had them in my inventory. Oh well, that is pretty much it. I do need to move the villager trading hall, because like I shared, we've got this walkway all the way over here. I need to finish building things here, but you can see I've got some plans at least. And there is where they come out, and it's going to just be a long corridor here. I'm just trying to work out what I feel like designing. And then, as you can see, there's a baby villager. We do get baby villagers. So let's just quickly go up the temporary staircase over here, because we need to quickly come up this temporary staircase. Is there a hopper here? Yes. Ah, the one hopper. I basically had it empty and things like that, and finished sorting that out while preparing for this episode, and the villagers have done their job. I'm surprised. Yes. So let's just go over here, and there we go. Score. So I'm going to make all of those hoppers, and then we will be right back. We are back here, and we're going to need to do quite a bit of work here. And I think let's just drop down into here and get ourselves quite a bit more cobblestone. Yes, I still need to clean this area up. I apologize for that. But that should be enough. 8, 16, 24. Yeah, we can make 3. That kind of fits. Now, just for my sanity, let's just grab a little bit of that, so that we don't fall into the hole. And there we go. We can finish closing that off afterwards. We need to light it up and all of those things. Yes, so we don't want dispensers. We actually want to keep it 3 for our sanity, is the simple thought. So let's just make droppers. Ah, and we can make 4. Score. Oh yes, it uses 1 redstone at the bottom. So here, we're going to need to plan this. Thinking about it, let's just get ourselves a stack of stone bricks. Alright, so this is going to have a comparator, and let's just put that back, and next to the comparator is where the back is going to go, and the next one is up times 2. As you can see, this is moving off of the memory of how to do this, and is slightly simple, like so. And we will go like this, because we'll put a redstone torch there. Let's rather bring the redstone closer, like so. And let's get it out. Perfect. We can put you over there. So we'll put a torch there. We will need a repeater, which we might have in one of these. Yes. Perfect. Like so. And that'll point that way. And redstone is right here. And now I feel slightly less sane. And we had some in our inventory anyway. So there and there. And comparators. I'm sure I saw them in here as well. Let's grab that. And this comparator will go out this way. And this one go out that way. And we will take the output hopper line somewhere like this. Not exactly like that, because that should go into dropper facing up, dropper facing this way, and dropper facing that way. Right. So it's just trying to remember this from what I tested and doing it in a slightly different way. So this hopper line will come in here. So you will see it should trigger a signal. Okay. So let's just put one of you in there. And we need smooth stone. Actually we don't. Let's do this. We're making a mess. And you will go into there, and you're not going further. Why aren't you going further? Oh, because that is on, isn't it? Yes. So that went all the way back, I believe. No, it went here. Why didn't it go down? Oh, do you know what? Do you know what? This is not completely correct. Okay. This is slightly insane on my part. So let's just go up there. This is the sorting hopper line. I love that I did it one too low. And that can now go out over there. And that should be fine, because we'll go across that way when we get it. And it won't work the first time. Let's just move you out the way. And I don't think I need you. Yeah, let me quickly put it together and then we'll be back. That should be it. So first we put the sorting help in, and then we find out exactly how much to put in there. Now, it should go down to 18. Perfect. And 1 will stay in there, but then we leave 1 in the dropper. Then our redstone line is going to trigger this, and I believe it'll be easiest if what we do is trigger each one. So we want to repeat into that one, a repeater into that one, that's that and that, a repeater into that one, and then obviously a repeater into that one. Now, they can all trigger at the same time, but this should make sense at least. That should be fine. And this block is where we're going to put the line, and it's going to come up to here, like so. So let's just get redstone dust, and we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So they will all trigger in order, and that will randomize it, more or less. Like, we might need to make slightly longer times for ourselves, but that's fine. So we've got the 0, and when a 0 is triggered, it should push this into there. So let's just take that 0 out and put this into the hopper, and that didn't trigger it. I think it was too fast. Yes. So let's just put a repeater here and put it on the long pulse 0, and that still didn't. I'm going to need to move this one out, so this will be a moment for you. 1 second. Basically, it is very understandable. So the button will be over there. We still need to run that lining. This will run and basically send all the signals, which is actually technically incorrect. It should have reset them, because the dropper should have pushed it back. But I'll sort that out. Then this gets triggered, and then it triggers here to send a signal through to activate that. This is just going to be changed to a line above that just sends them all back and only sends these back to that side. So I'm going to do that off camera and finish off building the rest here for all the other numbers. 1, 2, 3, 9, 8, 7. You know that. Perfect. I did the lines, so as you can see, there is nothing showing currently. But the only thing that can come is a 0. And then when we press the button, it'll have a slight delay, it'll turn off the number and then put a new number. However, I haven't done the other numbers. I'm going to do that off camera to finish it, because it is quite tedious. I've marked them so that I know exactly which things to use, and we're going to just be experimenting as much as we can. So I think what we can do, for instance, is get rid of that and then make the walkway a lot easier for if we ever need to change it. So let's just pick it up. It should be here somewhere. And I accidentally got some bricks in, but that doesn't really matter. What we can do is stick a 0 here, and it should show 0. Perfect. Yeah. It's just double checking that this line works. So that is what we're going to be finishing off for today, and it'll just be a little snippet at the end to find the number that we're going to use, and I'm going to put the signs here to explain how I'm using this number. So 1 second for you, and sorry if this is a short episode. Okay, and I decided to not allow it to be silent. So that I'm sure you can understand. So we're looking at all of these, and I've sorted it out so it looks nice and all of that. So let's just do this 3 times, and this will be a slight mess, but you can understand that I'm testing this out for us. And there we go. Now the clump in there are probably slightly adjusted, but that should be fine for now. So when we get 0, 1 or 2, we'll go for less than 10. Or if we get more than that on the first roll, we will definitely be more than 10. And secondly, get the number and force greater than 10, and note, hold the maximum on your own. So we've got more than 66 is the number. So what we'll do is we'll go 1, and the answer that we get is probably a high number, which will take slightly longer. 8, cool, it is definitely a high number. So the first digit will be 4, and the second digit will be 49. So it's slightly difficult. Oh, and then that's the first one, a few campfires. So we will be taking that off, and let's just put this in the chest like so. We need to make campfires. So as the final thing, this isn't going to be a necessarily shorter episode. I have lots of the resources there, and here we should be able to get iron, I believe. I think it's in one of the redstone boxes. There we go. Because we'll need iron for this. So let's get our crafting table with the messy inventory, and let's do that. And do we have everything? The answer is no. I think it was this that we needed. So let's just go back and take a look. The campfire was something like this. Or was it a torch? Now I'm worrying. So let's just go back here. And then we'll do this. How to make a Minecraft campfire.
Here's a summary from Dig Minecraft. In Minecraft, these are the materials you can use to craft a campfire.
Okay.
1. 3 sticks. 2. 1 charcoal or 1 coal. 3. 3 wood or 3 logs. 4. Open the crafting menu. 5. Add items to make a campfire. And 6. Move the campfire to inventory.
There we go. So we got 9. There we go. So that you could listen to it. But yeah, this is something that we're going to use to decorate our world. Yay, saplings. And this is just a slightly different light source. I think we'll want a house here. So this house, we're going to go, cool, you can have a campfire. Like so. And I'm going to put it in a few more areas around here, and we will see how that looks eventually. But that is pretty much all the time that we have for this episode, and thank you for watching as we stare right into my face. I kind of did the slightly adjusted walls and things for how I think we're going to do this. We're going to build a little mountain here. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you, ladies and gentlemen, next time. Cheerio.